Damn, little mama, can I pull up on you late night? I was down bad, heard the man, I get my weight right. Stack a little bread, cause for us, I'm trying to make life. Never had love, can you tell me what it tastes like? Shit ain't go high playing, baby, I don't feel right. Tryna show you I'm the man, make you fucking realize you the one, but I was playing. Look you in your real life, telling you all my plans, so I ain't telling no lies. 6th grade, shawty, shot my heart with your gun. Feeling so paid, tryna show you I'm the one. And since then, baby, swear that I ain't been in love. So will you come and save me when I feel like giving up? Yeah, yeah. 6th grade, shot my heart with your gun.
2 shifts. He knew who gave him more lettuce.
Jesus fucking Christ.
They knew him, I'm telling you. He was like the fucking co-assistant manager.
Wow, bro. That's
But
crazy.
Perky Lorenzo in real life died fucking 6 months ago.
Rest in peace.
Like
man.
everybody, it was shocking.
Yeah.
He bought a Subway sandwich. How they knew was they had to get the cameras from the Subway sandwich place, and they saw him sit down, open it up. He smelled that motherfucker. I didn't kick the bucket.
He's your dear friend.
What, Daily?
What did he say?
He's your dear friend. And he kicked the bucket.
Yeah. It's sad, man. Dude,
God rest in peace. He had
yeah,
another
rest in
family.
peace for
Oh my
sure,
God.
man. First concert, dude, first concert I ever went to. This pedophile took us, right? I'm not even joking, dude. Rest in peace. He's dead. This dude, Richard Langenstein, bro.
Oh.
His family owned a fucking deli, dude, over in New Orleans, famous
How did he
meats.
bring you to a concert?
I'll tell yeah, bro.
He's gonna tell you.
Me and my little girlfriend at the time, Jessica, we met him at church, right? Because he was, I guess he was daylighting as a decent person, right? So we met him at church, okay? So I was like, hey, you know, that's, and they called him Big Richard, bro, because he was big and he had all the fucking, you know, his skin was scabbing up. He had different colors on his arms. And we're like, let's, it was, you know, the fucking Lord's leopard print was fucking coming out of him, right?
Oh my God.
So we went over to his house. We're like, let's go to his house and take him some cookies on Sunday and watch the Saints game with him, right?
Not for nothing. We shouldn't have ate that second stem.
We shouldn't.
Nah, I'm
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
up to the
Oh, I'm
gills,
crying.
bro. Oh my God.
I'm crying and I have no worries.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, look, I'm amazed you.
I just want to let you know I'm fucked up to the gills.
Okay, I'm
And
amazed
there's
you
a lot
talk
of nights.
that much. So we fucking dumb, dude. I'm so gullible, bro. I could have been molested 1,000,000 times. Like, I'm gonna tell this. Molesters, if you're out there, bro, do you have so many fans? I'm sure you got about 30 fucking child molester fans. Statistically, bro. Statistically, dude. Cue me in here. Statistically, bro. You probably got 30 fans of the child molesters. You missed your chance. I'm going to say that. You missed your fucking chance with this Kid Dynamite, dude. Because I was gullible, bro. And I was a good kid. And I was strong, bro. Handsome. Long hair. But anyway. Well, fuck. Joey's gone, dude. He left. Joey fucking left, bro. You want to finish telling you, Lee?
What's up?
Oh, you don't even know? You want me to finish telling you the story or not?
Go for it, buddy.
Give me update me so you even know what the story was about. Do you know?
I knew a second ago, but now just keep going from where you told it, because then
Okay.
the people.
All right, so the child molester, bro. We
Oh,
didn't know.
right.
We
Okay.
didn't know. We just thought he was an 80-year-old man.
So he had like a full career.
I guess, dude. Like in our town, you could be 80 and still substitute teach, I guess, right?
So that's like.
Sorry, I had a pee. Sorry.
We thought you just left.
That was mushy, so my pee's coming out fucking green.
Oh, my fucking dick feels all lit up.
Oh. How's your dick got to do with what? You know, Lee, we're going to have to do heroin on this show.
No, that's right, John.
Not tonight, though, man.
Not to none.
Okay, good.
We'll have to get a
Because
good
I'm
guest.
gullible.
We're going to have to get a guest that's down.
Okay, yeah.
That'll be
I'm
the
out.
only. Like that. I didn't bring enough weed. See, Lee never fucking wants to get high, so I just brought a little canister full. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'll tell you. Oh, the child molester, let me just say, at least, yeah, he died. He died in prison, everybody. So I don't want people
So he
thinking
did get
saw
arrested
it.
at the end.
Well, yeah, here's how we knew, finally. One time when he went and got steaks with us, and my buddy was in the kitchen. I was in the kitchen.
I know the good one's coming.
I was in the kitchen, and my buddy was sitting in the living room with him. And I yelled back into the living room. I said, "Hey, Big Richard." Okay, that's what his name was. I said, do you have any sour cream? And my buddy Scott, who's sitting with him, yells back, no, but you can have some of this sweet cream. Right? No. And then I hear Big Richard, who's sitting next to my buddy, say to him, can I have some? That's what he said. And that's when it all changed in our heads. Like, he's not as a friendly older dude buying us steaks and smoking us out.
Alive.
Yeah.
Predator.
He's a fucking madman that's got that fucking, whose goose is loose and he's looking to fucking touch some young junk. He wants to feel that fucking young fucking pump in his hands again. You know?
Goose is loose.
So, anyway.
But why go there?
Right.
There's no reason to go there.
Yeah, that's why I mean.
What this girl told me made me hate her parents. Because, again, I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck about what you do. But for you to drag your kids down the dark cave, what's up,
Yeah,
buddy?
that's fucked up.
What's going on, buddy? You all right over there? You all right over there? You want to go outside and get some air?
I'm okay.
Tell me the truth. You want to go outside and get some air?
Damn, dude.
Let me do some
Yeah.
Let me do some fucking call and shout outs here and we'll wrap this motherfucker
Yeah, there we go.
up.
I think that's the idea.
He's feeling fucked up. No, don't start. Let him get electrocuted. It's all right. We need somebody to get electrocuted on the show.
I got electrocuted when I was younger, man. Actually, you know who saved me, bro? A brother saved me, man. And I don't know if you're out there.
Would you stop already? You got electrocuted.
Yeah, at the fair. At the fair, they used to let us. They used to let us come in a day early to the fair and test the rides. We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know we were guinea
Look at
pigs. 30 cents. Get on the rides.
Look at
Please on the ones and twos now. Lee, like a fucking. You look like a fucking Eminem. I'm not afraid. Damn. Machine Gun Kelly. Man.
Lee, you want some air, dog? Is it time for you to get some air, Lee? Lee, we don't give a fuck. We don't
The fucking cannon
I
hit
just don't
Lee.
think I can get up. So.
Yeah, you can get up. You need help to get up and go get some air. You're not gonna vomit on the fucking table, are you?
No, I'm okay.
The cannon hit Lee, man.
Lee finally said, fuck it. We went out 3 nights in a row. He had me doing mushrooms on a Monday night. My main man, the Australian warrior, Aus Warrior, my man Conrad LeClaire, Burning Sage, Parish Mickey, Pearly Sweet Cake, Bobby and Crystal, my main people in Austin representing.
Amen.
Freddie Correa over there, fucking comic of the year in Vegas. Lance Armstrong, my dog, and my fucking band, Hero Jr., making it fucking happen.
Rest in peace, man.
They're bad motherfuckers.
Oh, they died. I thought it was people who died, bro.
No, these are call outs. These people didn't die. They're still alive and kicking. I think I'm calling them out. If they were dead, I wouldn't give 2 Frenchmen a fuck. Lee, how you feeling? You need some air? You need some water? Nah, talk to me.
I'm fine. I'm just really, I'm good.
Don't keep telling me you're fine, dog. I'm
don't-
300
Can I throw
pounds.
my
There's
dates
no,
in?
what else am I
Throw
supposed
my
to do?
dates? Can I throw my dates in?
You can do whatever you want. Hold on. We ain't even closing up.
Oh,
Give me
I
5
thought we were
minutes.
closing out. My bad, man. I'm fucked up, dude.
No, don't fucking ever say that, man. Lee, wake up. You need some fucking air. You want another star to balance you out? What do we need here?
No, I don't need another star to balance me out.
That's what you need. You need some pH. The star I got, see, he gives me.
I don't think you know what pH is.
Yeah,
'Cause
listen, pH 1, it's a beautiful thing. What we do is, he's got special stars that have a special pH to bring you back to life a little
I
bit.
feel like a fucking Christmas traveler right now.
I'm telling
bro.
you, dog, this is the way to do it on a fucking Thursday night.
It really is,
Sitting
man.
around with your little fucking buddies. All right,
2
give me your
stems,
dates.
fucking Coco Diaz. We did it.
Bam!
I'll be in Cleveland next weekend.
At Hilarities.
Nope, I'm actually at the Hard Rock Casino.
Look at you, right downtown in the middle of everything.
Hard
down there.
Rock
Bitch slapping
Roxino.
motherfuckers.
So I'm looking forward to that. That's Friday through Sunday in Cleveland. The week after that,
Lee, give me the paperwork. And then where you at?
the week after that, because it's already the end of May. You know that, Joey?
No shit. I've been thinking about the same fucking thing. I'm already thinking about June 1st.
Damn.
Right? Because I got no business till June 8th.
Yeah, I'm at the Hard Rock Roxino in Cleveland. It's actually in the burbs, man. Hard Rock Roxino in Cleveland, Northfield, it's called. June 3rd through the 5th. And then I'm at Punchline in Atlanta, June 9th through the 12th. You catch me on Doug Benson's podcast. I'll be on his podcast there, too. I think they're taping that there. Then I'm going to the beach with my family. We'll be down there in fucking St. Joe's. I don't know if it's Alabama or Florida, dude. It's going to be fucked up. I'll be vlogging a little bit of that. I dropped a vlog on YouTube. You can check it out. It's called This Past Weekend. And I'll be with my family. And then that's it, man. Am I fucking just saying crazy shit now? I'm so fucked up. In July, I'll be in...
You're like, man, next May I'm going to be at a barbecue.
I'll be eating pizza.
At least
I'm just going through my calendar, dog.
Jesus Christ.
Quit,
Give me
dude.
2 dates. He whips out the fucking... He whips out the webpage. He starts dropping dates in fucking in 2018.
Look at the producer, dude.
He's doing a tour with Margaret Cho in 2018.
I'll be giving blood.
And this other poor fucking Zombo. Go get some hair already, you fuck. You gotta sit there, like a Buddhist who's been shot.
Hey, but look, in typical Memorial Day fashion, we ain't leaving this fucking soldier. We ain't leaving.
Look at me.
We ain't fucking leaving this wounded warrior, man. And just thank you guys so much for having me.
Wounded
man.
warriors. You see those people rip themselves up.
Remember, the building was burned. I was in a hotel. Somebody had set it on fire, right?
It's always a good sign.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it depends on what like religion you are, but yeah, some religions maybe. But so I'm there and the firemen are coming up, bro. And I just, I just got into my room from the shows. It's cold outside. I got a fucking big sandwich, bro. I'm sitting there on the bed. If I die, I die. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking leaving the hotel room, And there's literally police officers beating, or, whatever it is, fire police or whatever, people with the axe, I think it was a black guy, honestly, bro. He sounded black. I'm not saying that. But, and look, I would rather a black fireman. I believe a black guy could beat fire. I don't know what your paper, rock, scissors chart is, but I believe if you go brother, fire, bro, I'll fucking put a brother over fire.
Bro,
man.
brothers don't like fires. You know what I'm saying? It's in their DNA. They don't like to get chased for years with fire. They just don't like it. A black fireman shows up, that fire is going down.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Lightning is done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Brothers don't like fire. Them brothers and Frankenstein, they never like fire. People chased them motherfuckers for years with fire.
Yeah, dude. So I knew when I
will be canceled by Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do?
Cancel me, son. They can't take nothing away from me, bro.
They can't do already. What are you gonna do?
I knew, dude. I grew up around some fucking real crazy poor white people. The dude, no arm. They had a dude in our town, no arms, used to fucking fight everybody. That dude. You know what I'm saying? He'd get you in that lurch. He would catch you with between his chin and his chest. He would fucking snack you like a snake.
We were talking about this dude.
His boy Gert was his name, and he would just get you like that, bro. And he'd choke you down.
He had no arm.
No arms at all. And he'd fight anybody, dude. And he would choke you.
So if you went to punch him, how would he block?
Oh, bro. He'd spin out of it. He'd spin, he'd duck, he'd dodge. The dude had, he just...
And would he catch your hand with his neck?
Huh?
Would he catch your hand?
He would just lurch at you. And, bro, the thing is, here was the...
Oh, you know what? If he hits you with that shoulder, you're going down.
Yeah, part of it. The big move was that choke. He would catch you like this.
Where would he catch you? Your hand?
In your neck. He would catch you neck to neck.
That's fucking crazy.
Once he got you neck to neck, Gert Yuva, the whole family was fucking...
He could choke you out.
Psychos, bro. Brother had sharpened half of his teeth on one side of his mouth, dude. These people would fuck you up. One of the kids was in a wheelchair, they never taught him to walk, I think. I don't even think he was crippled. They just never taught him to walk. And so the other brother would carry him on his back everywhere, like a backpack, dude, and didn't even give a fuck.
Maybe it's good these people are away from society. An entire family?
No shirts, bro. Whole family, zero shirts.
No, nobody. Those people don't wear shirts.
But I remember, dude, I would start shit. I remember going on camping trips, and the day we would leave, I'd be like, Jay Leno died, and everybody would be like, no fucking way. And we'd be out in the woods for a week, and everybody would think that Jay Leno died. And I knew he didn't, dude. And we would have these fucking things, and we'd stay up at night talking about, the Tonight Show and shit like that. And then they get back, and you'd be like, he wasn't dead. And I remember people being like, that's psychotic to do that.
Remember when Chuck Liddell was the king of the world?
Yeah.
Well, one day Eddie Bravo's having dinner with with Dana White. And you know how Eddie Bravo was a big Fidel Castro fan.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Dude, Fidel came and spoke to me one time. I went to Cuba once.
Did he really
Yeah.
speak to you? When fucking Fidel died, I call him up and I go, Eddie, do you know Fidel died? He thought I said Liddell. He looks at Dana White. He goes, Chuck Liddell's dead. I'll call you back.
Ever since I've been with him, I just get unlucky. I never had skin issues, and now I get styes if I look at a hot tub. so it's
Yeah, trust me. In about a day, I get a call.
Make it, bro.
His ear is swollen. He doesn't
Dude,
know
that's
what
why
it
I
is.
sleep on my stomach. I
You
was
sleep on your stomach?
I do.
Like a fucking dead animal?
yeah, of
Like
course.
an armadillo?
Yeah, or on my side. Or mostly either on my stomach or my side.
Jesus
But,
Christ.
I
Do
was-
your arms touch the ground?
Yeah, of
How
course.
do you even do that, bro?
You have no idea, dog. Right?
Who sleeps
Listen.
on their stomach? Face down?
No, I sleep. Yeah.
Oh, face to the
I
side.
have pillows. Yeah.
Oh, face to the side.
What are you
Jesus Christ, I thought you slept face
You
down.
think I have like a massage table in my bedroom and I just sleep? No, but
I just try to. Dude, you're a fucking unreal, Lee.
I forget what we were talking about.
They should have dolls. They should have the Lee Syed dolls, bro. They're indestructible, dude.
Closed the car, opened the window, and listened to it. And the three white dudes walked away.
He just tuned in.
Fuck yeah. What am I gonna- bro, you never get to see a good fucking smackaroo.
No. Oh, not especially not on the West Coast,
No,
dude.
you never get to
You
see
see a
it.
shooting or
You
that's
see a
it?
lot more smackaroos where you're from.
Oh,
you know.
down south. I saw a brother take a bite out of a Vietnamese guy once, dude. Took a huge bite out of his fucking arm, bro. Meat and everything, bro. Ripped it right out.
Jesus.
The Vietnamese guy was like threatening him with all this karate shit and everything, and his brother just grabbed him and fucking bit right into him, dude. Bit right
If you
into
think
him.
about it, that's the way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
That stops karate all the time.
yeah.
Because I don't care what type of karate you got, they ain't got no defense for the bite. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got. Well, what if a motherfucker goes to bite you?
Oh my god.
Hold on, I gotta call the main Jap in fucking Okinawa and get these.
Hold on. Let me put my Komodo on, dude. And they bite your ass, dude. And you remember that every time you try to fucking hug somebody and if you got a little divot in it, you know, you got a speed bump in your fucking hug.
Why did I let Lee talk me into eating mushrooms on a Wednesday night? Like, look at your head, Lee.
Look at Lee, bro. Open your eyes, bro. I can't. Damn, dude. What the fuck?
Lee, you're already fucked up.
You gave me 800 before that. Like, no
Oh,
one's
we're in
talking
training.
about
I
this.
told you. When you go down to
Damn,
fuck, when you
Lee.
join the Marines, they don't send you to Miami. You know, with a fucking seagull. No, they send you to fucking Paris Island debt.
What Marines are they putting Lee in?
My own private
Oh,
Marines.
yeah, I
This is the
love
church
that,
of what's
dude.
happening now, dog.
I love it,
We
bro.
got our own Marines. They
Look.
come in all shapes and sizes.
Amen. Well, enlist me,
Lee's got a
man.
use in the Marines. When you know,
No, I don't.
is the character they're hiding.
Yeah.
Because that's the reason why they came out here is because of that fucking character that's gotten them through everything for 15 years. That voice.
Yeah.
That voice that you only let out in front of your friends.
Yeah.
And that your friends like that is fucking hilarious. We're having a conversation at the store one night. And you're like, last week, some guy got found with 30 pounds of hamster bones. You know,
They did in my town. They just busted a man.
it just doesn't.
30
Right
pound
away,
bag of
you got to
bones.
stop what you're doing in that conversation and giggle. Because 9 out of 10 people wouldn't be proud that happened in their hometown. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't even mention it. If somebody comes up to me and go, are you from New Orleans? Not really. I'm from Texas. Wait a second. I got to go. You know, you get to that point. Most fucking people would be embarrassed to say something like that. Or it would take them 10 minutes after everybody told their story
Yeah.
to say, oh, by the way, there's a guy. No, we were just talking. It's Tuesday
Oh, this
night.
dude, yeah.
We were
I
ready to go
remember.
home, and you came out with it. And I'm fucking, me and Lee were dying in the car. Like, what's he talking about? Hamster meat? What the fuck is he talking about? And that's
Yeah, they busted him, man.
Listen, dog,
They got him.
What if?
Thank God.
I like the it's like they got him.
No, I'm glad they
for
got him,
what?
dude. 30-pound bag of hamster bone. Like, I mean, that's because you have to. There's not as much meat. There's very little bone in a hamster, bro. Them hamps got a hamp probably has like a quart, like an eighth of an ounce in its chest plate, bro. You can't even make a wish on their bones. You know, there's nothing in there.
Where do you get all those hamsters from?
That's well, they breed them in our town. I used to work for this group. They used to sell tattooed hamsters and guinea pigs after.
They tattoo them?
Yeah, they used to brand them with concerts and raves. They would say it's tattooed just to make people not be as sad about it. But it was a brand, bro. A brand, bro.
Of what?
With like heat and ink, bro.
For what? Like, what did it say?
311, Green Day, anything like of different bands that were coming to town. Toadies. Swear to God, bro. Toadies, Acid Bath. Who else? Raves. Whatever, bro. We used to truck these hamps into the city and fucking vend them, bro. We did, man. Because there wasn't much work in our town, dude. You know, you had to get what you could get, and they had a man that bred hamsters, and then they had to do the tattoos, and they fucking met up, and that was a merger. That's big business, you know. And they started
A merger.
They started doing it.
Man, I got me some 300 mouse in my house and shit. And some other guy's like, you know what, man? I'm a pretty good tattoo artist.
That's Louisiana.
And that's it. A merger is formed.
That means someone listening to this right now has had a hamster with like a band label on it. Like,
Who the
burned
fuck
it.
buys a hamster? Listen, if I went to a concert, do you think I'm bringing a hamster home with
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
AC/DC? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be fucked up the whole night with this hamster in my
But
pocket.
when you leave, Coco, when you leave the place, that's when we get you, bro. You get it there. People are leaving. They're on ecstasy pills. They're on Molly. You leave. You get that fucking hams. You get that warm little piece of God in their hands. They buy it every time,
You know,
bro.
the week before fucking Denver gets beat up by the Giants in the Super Bowl, like that fucking Thursday, I started the job, and
Lee's on the griddle over here, son.
he's fucked up.
Hang
I
in
love
there,
it.
bro.
He's
You
gonna
look
start seeing
beautiful, Lee.
devils in a second.
I love it.
We'll cut it short, and then we'll do a Periscope with the lights off. It's just Black Sabbath. We sold our soul for rock and roll, and we'll lock the door and make bets to see how long it take before Lee comes shooting out the window.
Oh, we locked this
we'll
this
lock
big
him
girl
in
in
here.
our town. We locked this big girl one time. We ate some acid, and we locked this big girl into a room at this party, and we kept going in there with fucking pots of fucking warm water, fucking pouring it on her. I feel bad. I feel horrible, dude. I didn't look. We was kids and we were on acid, dude. And then, bro,
You can't tell me this story when I'm straight. You gotta tell me on mushrooms. You locked the girl.
I just remembered.
How old were you?
I just remembered
How old
it.
were you?
Probably 16.
That's terrible.
I know, but here's the thing. Let's say I was 14. That way it makes it sound not as bad, bro. But look,
You were 8.
No, she ate acid with us, bro. She ate acid with us, dude. And what happened was, and we kept going in the room with like these pots of warm. I don't know why we had the pots of warm water because I think we just were fucked up, dude. And we would like pour a little on her, but not like torture. She wasn't in a cage or nothing. She was just, free range in this room, right?
Was she
But I think she was scared to come out. And then one time we went in, bro. We heard this loud sound, and we went in. And
I wonder why.
She had ran against one of the walls so hard, bro. Had fucking moved the entire wall in this house, dude. Huge girl, about 240 pounds. Beautiful girl, too. The most beautiful, biggest girl that I've ever known.
Oh my god.
Beautiful girl. Beautiful hair, beautiful face. Large and beautiful. But she fucking got lifted, bro. And, dude, I remember this. Yeah, now I feel bad about what we did to that bigger girl, bro.
You can't, but.
But we didn't do it because she was big. We just did it. She just wanted it. She just got fucked up and she couldn't get out the room, Like I got fucked. One of my best friends got fucked up one time and he started talking about Asian people. We never even seen any Asians in our life. And he
Never
started
in your life?
No, and I guess maybe like in a past life he might have known some Asians, And so he starts bringing up their names, bro, and knowing them and knowing shit about them on this mattress in this house. And I'm like, fuck, dude, you're fucked up, bro. I'm leaving, right? So apparently I'm the kind of friend that when your friend is at his worst, you fucking leave, bro. Because I was
He's
just
talking
fucked.
about Chinese people.
Yeah, well,
He's never met Chinese people.
We never known any.
So what is he saying?
He's just saying like, hey, you remember fucking you remember fucking Sun Lam, bro? He was there for us, and all this shit. I'm like, Sun Lam, bro? We don't know him, dude. And he was fucking like talking about Dorothy. We didn't know any Asians, bro. And I'm like, I gotta get away
So
from
where you
this
came
dude.
from, when you grew up, there was no Asians in that neighborhood? Not when you were there. Now there's probably 4.
Yeah.
Right. Now there's
No, we live in a small town, dude. I mean, I
What's the
remember.
population?
We probably had about 2,000 growing up.
Oh shit.
This one dude I remember was trying to be an Elvis impersonator. He said he was an Elvis impersonator, bro. But he was just a fucking alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need any Elvis, bro. We got 2,000 people. We need fucking gas money. And we need
jobs.
good. Yeah, we need ideas, bro. Give us some fucking ideas.
Those fucking Elvis impersonators are a pain in the ass.
Oh, they're
They
the
really
worst,
are.
dude.
They really are.
Get a
dog.
fucking
They-
life.
I gotta
bro.
tell you something. You know, I told you to hook up
Yeah,
with that girl. What happened to
that
you?
fucking monster. Yeah, I know. It's always some fucking monster, dude. Bro, I remember this one girl. We had this thing for a while. If you would Visqueen a chick, right? And that's if you would bring a chick home and she would fall asleep or at her place or at your place, and you'd put like a piece of Visqueen over her body, right?
What the hell
like
is
while she was
Visqueen?
asleep. It's like, you know what it is, dude?
It's like that material.
Yeah, it's
they
like
use
stuff
it for
painters
the rain
use.
and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
for rainers. Keep rain off
For
of
rain.
stuff, right?
What the fuck? People you hang out with.
Yeah, because I hear like if you really want to kind of spook a girl, then that's like if I hear from a woman I heard who woke up under some Bisqueen once. She said it was the scariest experience of her life, bro. So then we were like, oh, we got to do this to some chicks, right? So we had this thing. We would fucking put Bisqueen over her.
Is it like the blue thing that they put down?
I mean,
It always has holes at the end
yeah.
because they always need to rope it together.
It's clear. No, it's clear. It's the clear stuff.
Oh, the clear stuff.
clear,
Okay, now,
yeah.
okay.
It's that
I'm getting it all
clear.
confused. It's a little thicker.
Yeah, it's a little thicker, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Visqueen. Okay.
So you wake up under that.
You know what I used to use that for? Roofing.
Yeah, it's for that. It's for
Roofing.
painting.
It's
All of
for
that.
the first layer of roofing in Colorado. You got to use Visqueen because it's code. It was code at the time. The first 18 inches or something like that. If it's the same, yeah. It's a little thicker, but this shit comes with glue on it, or it doesn't. Who the fuck knows?
I mean, look, dude.
What the fuck do I know? I don't remember
I mean,
this
but
shit.
there's about 30 chicks out there that have woke up under some fucking Visqueen. You know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Is it just a board of Bisqueen on them?
No boards. That's fucking gangster, dog.
Just a Visqueen.
Just the Visqueen.
And they gotta
Just 'cause
get
I'm
up.
sure they wake up and they think they've been murdered, you know? They probably think they're going to see a detective when they pull that shit off, bro.
Oh my god.
That's gangster, son. If you could do that, that's gangster. Yeah, we did that, dude.
Would you watch them wake up, or would you just?
Fuck no, we wouldn't watch them wake up. Fucking Dexter. Damn, dog, we laughed, dude. We had to go we had to go to the airport. I'm sorry, Leon. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just
Call him
fucked up.
Dexter.
I'm just fucked up.
No, listen. I know Lee a long time. Lee always asks you the $1 million question. In one of those, oh yeah, Lee's known for the $1 million question.
Typical Hebrew, right?
That's his-
Hit you with that fucking.
Typical Hebrew. I love it.
Damn, man. I'm
This is a fucking podcast, ladies
That's what I'm
and gentlemen.
talking about, dude.
Motherfuckers laughing, giggling for real.
fucking
Don't
monsters.
get me wrong. Some of this mushroom powder is helping this fucking laughter. We'll listen to this tomorrow and go, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with us?
Fucking hamster killers.
Right,
out
you gotta loosen up from time to time, people. Every
Yeah.
once in a while, you gotta take the stick out of your ass and giggle, and wake up the next morning and go,
do.
"Wow."
Take out a Mexican girl. Fuck a girl you don't even know what she's saying, bruh. You know? I mean, but make sure the expression on her face is positive. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise that shit might be illegal. But that used to be something I would do when I got into town, man. I would have somebody set me up with a girl who I didn't know what she was saying at all. And then I would leave, dude. You know, they had the first wigger I ever met was from our town, bro. I think the first wigger ever, man. This kid named Brian St. Pierre, bro. And they put him in
He was
class.
a white dude that was trying to be black.
Yeah, he was a white dude. They
Where
put
did he
him
move from?
I don't fuck nowhere, bro. He fucking just, you know, he was raised like kind of like, you know, he was like Mowgli, you know, like he was just fucking spent a little bit of time on the other side of town, you know, and the brothers really got a hold of him. And and he was cool though. He was a cool dude, man. Right?
Mowgli.
He was, bro. He was like a Mowgli, you know.
My whole body just shook. I thought it was an earthquake for a minute.
He was like a
Oh
damn.
my god. I gotta
That's that
stop
inner
it.
yoga, bro. That's that inner yoga. But look, man, they put him in the fucking mentally handicapped class, bro, because they'd never seen it before. They'd never seen it before. They put him in class with kids with Down syndrome, with kids with in wheelchairs. They put him.
What? Just a dude who had like a. Couldn't he just be like, "Hey guys, this is just the way I want to talk."
I don't even know what the fuck you're saying, Lee, right now. You sound like him right now. They'll probably put you in that class right now.
Oh, Lee would be in, dude.
You don't even know what you're saying.
crazy
thing-
You're like that fucking. You're like,
No, they put the wigger in the special class.
that's what you sounded. That's what that dude sounded like. I
crazy-
wanted $1 today.
Lee-
You sound like cousin it. Shit. I'm like, what the fuck you saying? I'm over here, you know.
Before we started, Lee kept thinking he was hearing a buzzing in the
Oh
mics.
my God, people, we started late.
And
Because
now,
Lee was looking around the room like,
and
what
now
the
he's
fuck?
making a buzzing in the mics.
Listen to him. He's the walking buzz over here.
Bro, so one thing people don't know about the mushroom show is so I rolled out of there late, bro. I was supposed to be early on that show. And I get in my car, dude, and I see all the dashboard lights and my car ain't even on yet. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm on some mushrooms, you know? That's when you know you're on mushrooms, dude, when the street lights are on, but they're not even on yet. You're like, damn, I'm seeing a lot of extra electricity, you know, a lot of free electricity from God. So anyway, I get over there. I get over there and I remember walking down the hallway and shaking somebody's hand and I felt like they took my hand and I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm not, I'm feeling pretty squirrely if I feel like I shook somebody's hand and they took my hand with them when they walked off. So I said, I'm having some weird feelings right now, but, so the set at the Improv was crazy, but then I went to the Comedy Store. And that's, I think, when the vegetables started to rattle inside of me because I get over there and I go on stage and Adam E gets over there and he's worried about something, he's just fucking Hebrewing out over there, the fucking living legend Adam E, he's fucking concerned or whatever, and so I just tell him everything's going to be okay. Get over there, get on stage. And some guy near the front was in a, what's that thing called? It's like if you're handicapped, but it's like a little, not like a, it's like they push you. It's like a fuck.
Wheelchair, like a
Wheelchair.
paraplegic wheelchair, like one.
Wheelchair. Yeah. Sorry, wheelchair. Yeah, he's in a wheelchair. Yeah, wheelchair. So this guy's in a wheelchair and it has a little squeak on it, bro. And I'm fucking, sometimes when you're on mushrooms, some sounds are amplified and shit. So I'm on stage and the wheelchair makes a little squeak. And I thought somebody was making a funny noise and making fun of me. That's where my head went. So I stopped my joke. I said, what'd you say, man? I got in this negative place and the guy's just laughing. This guy could barely, the last muscle he got's working is his throat muscles and he's fucking chuckling with him. You know what I'm saying? This dude's 90% to heaven. This dude, he got nothing, bro. But for some reason, whenever he laughed, it made one of the like nuts or bolts in the wheelchair wasn't tight and it made it squeak. And when I heard that squeak, I thought somebody was saying something and making fun of me. So I kept stopping the show and like accusing this wheelchair guy or something. And this guy could barely this guy couldn't get a mouthful of milk down if you gave him 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? And I just keep roasting this dude and ripping into him. And it was, thank God that set isn't on recording because that shit went downhill fast, brother. It's basically a half hour
But
of
you
me
pulled it off.
yelling at a fucking rescue guy, bro. It was bad.
Car that blew up in New York. Yeah. I took a loan on that car. Like, I took a loan on that fucking car when I was a kid. I had the car for 10 days.
Yeah.
And it lit on fire in Harlem. I was getting an 8-ball of coke in the winter. The electrical circuitry went.
Oh, dude.
And I left it there. The next 2-3 days later, I went back and the car was gone. It was just a wishbone. And, dog, I took a bank loan out of it, like a $2,000 bank loan cosign. I didn't give a fuck. Even the cosigner never said nothing to me about it. I'm like, damn, when is he going to hate on me? I forgot all about it.
Dude.
Are you serious? You were a busboy in Tucson?
Yeah, dude. My mom used to live out off of Gulf Links, off like on East Pantano, like way out there on the east side.
In Tucson, Arizona?
Yeah. Because I went
The
to
guy
college
kidnapped
there.
lives in Tucson.
Really? Oh, really?
He lives in Tucson.
Oh, wow.
I call him.
It's not a guy Sam Fox. It's not. Fox isn't his name, is it?
No, Vela.
Because they had a guy Fox I used to work for. I could fucking kidnap that dude, but he was also kind of cool too.
Tucson used to have one of the craziest comedy rooms of all time. It was called Bugsy's.
Yeah.
On Tuesday nights, you had to give him a bug to get in. Yeah.
A real bug?
A bug. Rudy Moreno used to book the room. If you showed up with a bug, they let you in for free.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God! The guy that ran the place had to weigh 900 pounds. He had like 8 necks, but he had cocaine that would make you go fucking blind. That was all cortisol in his neck from doing coke. It was hilarious. He had the best coke in the world.
I love that.
It was $150 for the night, and there was 3 comics. We all got paid the same. Guess who I remember going down there with, like my second or third time, and he got the virginized.
Mencia.
Fluffy.
Really?
That's how young Gabriel was.
Wow.
We took him down there one time, and he came back. He was pale. I was like, man, I got my dick sucked. He was like 18, hanging out with Uncle Joey and shit. Another time, I went to a movie. I went to see AC/DC with a friend of mine, Kurt DiLorenzo. God bless his soul. And we did coke that night and booze, and we drank like blackberry brandy. But me and him were tight. And one night we pulled the Lee on him. Me, him, and his kid Louis Castellito went to a movie. I can't remember what movie it was, but on the way home we were on fucking fire.
Yeah.
Like the acid was beaming. We were tripping. We were seeing shit.
That's crazy, bro.
And I think it was Louis Castellito kept saying, guys, I keep hearing sirens. And there were sirens. But I kept telling him, I don't hear no sirens. Damn. And the other dude played along with me. He's like, I don't hear no sirens.
Dude.
We kept walking. There must have been a fire somewhere. There's sirens everywhere. And this guy's like, what? I wonder what's going on. Why are there sirens? And we're like, we don't hear no fucking sirens. Knock it off. And it had just rained. Like, when we were in the movie theater, it rained like... It rained a ton. And there was a pothole with water on it. Now, we're fucking with him for at least 15 minutes about the fucking sirens. He's hitting his ears and shit. He's like, I gotta make it stop. I gotta make it go away. We're fucking howling, me and Kurt. And there's a pothole filled with water. And I'll never forget, he bent over and took the water and started coming on his face.
That's gotta
He started splashing the water on his face. And he kept saying, I still hear the sirens. And we're like, listen, knock it off. There's no fucking sirens. And after about another block of getting towards it, he just took off and ran home. The next day we saw him. He's like, that was fucked up last night. He goes, I went home. I kept hearing sirens. Oh my God. That is the best when you take somebody. When he knelt down on Kennedy Boulevard, dog, and splashed water on his face from the pothole, I nearly fight. It was right across from Fairview fucking Diner. Me and George, and there was a little hill, so all the water ran into that pothole.
Oh, nice.
There was a couple inches of water when he bent. The street was still wet, but dog, when he bent over and splashed water on his face, that was the killer LaRue right there.
You know, my thing now, sometimes if I get lonely by myself and stuff, I'm by myself, I'll end up watching pornography or something, you know, and I'll shut the blinds and shit because I ain't jerking off with the fucking blinds open, you know. Like some kind of, you know, like a fucking camp counselor. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I closed shop up.
Fucking vacations. But I had to take a vacation. I got a wife and a child now, and I got to act like a fucking individual. I can't just... I didn't take my... Listen, I was with my wife 15 years and never took her to New York.
Really?
That's where I'm from. Never fucking
took her?
Never. I'm not in the mood. I only go back there to do comedy. I don't go back there to dilly-dally when I go back. When I go back to New York, I fly in, I go to my favorite Chinese restaurant, I do radio. The next day after fucking radio, I go to the cemetery. I put flowers on my mom's grave. And then I do my 4 fucking shows. And I get the fuck out of there on the first flight on Sunday. Just like I do every other goddamn city.
That's it.
I try to see some people in between, you know. A school teacher or two, maybe, you know, something.
Really?
Yeah, I still talk to my school teachers, 2 of them. I was going to go to dinner with the one, but he had to take his grandkid out of the hospital. He wanted to meet me later on, but we were leaving early, so I couldn't meet him at 10.
That's
for a late
fucking
dinner.
awesome, dude. We used to have this game where you would fill like people's 2 dudes would fill their mouth with sugar, you know, and then you slap each other in the fucking cheeks. But here's the thing, bro. It's hard to hold a whole bunch of sugar in your mouth and keep it off. and keep it all in. Well, here's the thing: it starts dissolving, but you get parched because all your moisture is going to this thing, so your body starts to dry out. So then you're basically holding the sugar in your dry mouth at a certain point, man. You feel like the desert.
How old were you?
I don't know, like you was a child.
Okay, like when I was like 8.
Like 8, yeah, 7, 8, 11,
And
14 even, 14 even. And this one 18-year-old chick.
7, 8, 11, 14.
We used to have this fucking girl who was probably 14 that went shirtless, bro, since she was like fucking 4 to 14 shirtless, bro. Shirtless.
Why
dude.
was that?
I don't know. It was just their whole family was pretty much shirtless, and they didn't do any different by the girls, man. This girl was shirtless as fuck. And we all thought, like, damn, she's like a long hair. She's like the most best-looking dude you ever seen, right? We thought that till about 11. And then somebody's like, that's a girl, man. She just goes shirtless. And we're like...
And nobody told her to put a shirt on in school or nothing?
Oh, I don't know about school. But she was in a children's school. I was a little bit older than her, but I never saw anybody just be completely shirtless like that. There was
Who puts fucking sugar in their mouth?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fucking, well, it was a cheap game, bro. It's like if you don't have a bunch of money to go do something, you fill each other's mouth up with sugar, and then y'all just gotta slap each other in the cheek.
There was a kid in my neighborhood, John Carney. Not a bad kid. Always great sense of humor. But he had a brother, Brian Carney. In those days, kids didn't have ADD and they didn't have autism. You were just retarded. You know what I'm saying? Whether you had the chinky eyes or not.
Yeah, you just wasn't cutting it. You just wasn't cutting it, man.
And they used to torture him.
Yeah, we called him God's favorite.
Yeah,
we called
they
him.
used to make him drink piss.
I made it through.
When you went to LSU, they still talk about Pistol Pete Maravich.
Oh, dude, the town I grew up in.
Get the fuck out of here.
He lived and died in our town, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep, and Lee Harvey Oswald went to middle school in our town.
Get the fuck out of here.
Swear to God, dude. And I mean, I say this a lot, but and once in the 80s and in 1994, a bunch of infected monkeys got out because Tulane University had their primate testing facility center in our town. And a bunch of infected monkeys got out, and they let us out of YMCA summer camp to help the police look for them, bro. I remember they came to summer camp and they basically
They
took
sent kids to look for.
Let me get that pen real quick.
not kids, dude, the tallest boys. They took the tallest boys right out and we helped them look for them. I remember surrounding a couple of chimps outside of a Kenny Rogers Roasters, dude, off of Highway 190. That's a true story, dude.
I don't want to talk about incest on the church, though.
Okay, my bad.
We got fucking boundaries here. We can't be talking about incest. I had a
alright.
cousin I wanted to fuck, too, as a kid.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
there
I
you
ain't gonna lie to
go.
nobody. I ain't gonna bullshit nobody.
I thought you just said we couldn't talk about it.
When I was a kid,
Yeah, I wanna hear
I had
it.
sex with, like, Puerto Rican cousins. That
Oh,
means,
that's
like,
crazy.
Like, your families grew up together, but you're not really blood. And they're like, you guys are cousins. Or some families encourage it. You guys should hook up. It would be a nice wedding. And I had sex with a little girl. That she wasn't a little girl. She had hair. I didn't.
Wow.
First time, Evie was her name. And she was older than me by a year. And I used to sleep over. One day she goes, look at it. And I looked at it. I almost fucking died.
Really?
It had hair on it. I sniffed it.
Dang, you got down there, huh? Young fella.
No,
really.
I didn't eat it. I just sniffed it, I think. And I
Right.
fucking ran away.
Yeah, that first smell is pretty strong. It's a real,
I don't remember. Why you got to talk about smells for? It's Monday night.
I don't know, my bad. Is it Monday?
Fucking Thursday. What is it, Lisa?
It's Thursday, dude.
Lisa has got to go back to his house, stoned to the gills.
Hope to God my mom's asleep.
Why?
She's not going to because look how high I am.
Because you told
Nah, you'll
her.
probably be fine, man.
You should bring her a half a joint, Lee, and just tell her how it's going to go down tonight.
Yeah, why don't you fucking do some Krav Maga? Get fucking wicked.
Because if not, you're going to argue with her anyway. Just
Yeah.
No, she knows.
Bring home a half a bone, light that savage right in the living room.
Yeah.
No, as I was leaving, she was like, "Do you want me to freeze the food?" Because she made me a whole bunch of food.
Wow.
And I was like, hey, you know what? Everything we had tonight, just leave it out because I'm gonna want to eat that when I get home. And she's like, the whole breast. I was like, yeah, the whole nother breast.
Damn.
So
I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say, man. What were we talking about?
What made you jump on a fucking stage? What made you jump on a stage the first time?
Oh
Theo?
yeah. I don't know, man. I just thought, I guess, making people laugh was just the funniest. That was the best thing. Like, if people weren't laughing, I was like, what the fuck are we doing? We're just doing all this other shit. And then we wait for, and then rarely somebody says something funny and bark. You know how much Woods is out there? You know, he probably hears everything. They say they can hear everything. Imagine hearing 6 times something. You'd fucking be angry, you know, your neighbor, 4 houses over. I don't know, man. I'm high, bro.
First you talk about incest, then you got to talk about killing dogs. So you got to bring me down.
Sorry, man. Am I bringing you
I haven't
down?
been that down. Fucking
Oh, dog, I'm sorry.
since Lee told me his girlfriend don't do laundry.
Oh, damn.
I haven't been that fucking depressed.
How you gonna get the laundry done, dude?
She doesn't live with me. Why would you do my laundry? I did my laundry. I just bring it to the thing and eat.
Bro, if you're really in love with her, you should fucking leave a load over there when you go back 2 days later, see if it's cleaned or
Her
not.
mom would
That's
do
if
it.
it's love.
No, but the thing is, she still lives with her mom. Her mom would do it.
Oh, wow.
Her mom has offered.
Fuck yeah, bring it over there. Fold the onions, put starch on them.
Is her mom married to a brother or not?
Have you ever
No.
had fucking...
She's Mexican.
Have you ever had
Who's
starch
Arthur,
in
then?
your underwear?
Starch in my underwear? No, that sounds terrible. Why would you want starch?
Fucking tremendous.
Make you feel like an
You
adult.
want soft.
Yeah.
Shit.
Makes you feel like you have a checkbook, you know? It makes you fucking feel good.
What's up, Lisa? It's been a week without an edible.
I know. I'm just glad
and
I
you're
never did
back
coke.
from outer space. I don't know if you guys know.
I'm pretty high, man.
Oh, no, fuck you. We don't fuck around.
Oh,
here.
yeah,
Theo
I'm
Von,
already high.
my boy, joined jiu-jitsu
You
2 months
did?
ago, 3 months ago, and
Yep.
he did his first fucking tournament. I've been going to jiu-jitsu for 2
Wait,
fucking
really?
years, and I'm still scared of going to the tournament. Lee went Saturday.
It's so much more fun than
he took
practice.
third fucking place.
No
well,
way.
out of 3 people. So
Let's go, bro.
That's still,
Look, bro.
You know what place I took? No fucking place. All right,
true.
I wasn't there. I was walking around the fucking Central Park with ducks, and there you are, fucking choking motherfuckers. My heart goes out to you, bro. You're a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, it's commendable, bro. You could have fucking...
Commendable, bro.
You could end up in 4th place, bro. You could have got disqualified.
You couldn't have
true.
showed up.
Yeah.
And I ran out. So I had this brand new tube. It's a gram of oil from Perennial. And I opened it up before I got on the plane. I charged it up. First 10 hits, it's like fucking death hits. Like they're just fucking clouds of smoke. So I hit it 2 times. Then I got on the plane. And like 2 hours into the flight, I look at my daughter. And every time I would hit it, it would go by my daughter because she had the window seat. So I go, I can't let her have it. So I go, let me go to the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom with the fucking iPod on, listening to Pink Floyd.
no, you're not.
Yes, I am. I got the
Of a
iPod
plane,
on.
bro.
This is how fucking crazy I am. I'm not listening. It's Wish You Were Here. That's the album I'm listening to because it was like Shine On You Crazy Diamond and Have a Cigar. I ate edibles. I had like 3 or 4 Red Stars
Oh,
left.
so you had a little magic in your system.
Oh, I was fucked. I was fucked up for the first 2.5 hours because I didn't get fucked up on the way there, and it made a big difference. I got agitated at the 2-hour mark. At the 2.5-hour mark, if you don't have something, once Mad Max is finished,
Right.
you're ready to kill a motherfucker on a flight. Mad Max is not the movie to watch on a fucking plane because there you are sitting there, everybody's driving, jumping over people and shit, shooting motherfuckers. I go to the bathroom, I close the fucking door. And I'm in there, and I'm hitting this pen, and I see clouds, Theo Von. I'm like, wow.
What
And
color
I'm
was that?
Fucking clouds of smoke, and I'm hitting this vapor, and I'm hitting this fucking sound
With your iPod on.
with the iPod on, listening to fucking Shine On You Crazy Diamond, and all of a sudden I hear, and I see the little red light going on. They're like, "Open up! Are you smoking in there?" And I put the thing in my pocket, and I take this out, and I blow a couple clouds of this shit, and I go, "Hold on." Like I'm putting my dick in my pants, which I really did piss. And then I fucking wash my hands and I open up. I go, what's the problem? And she goes, were you smoking in here? I go, no.
Wow.
I go, do I look like I was smoking in here?
Do I look
And
like
she
it?
looked at me. She goes, does it smell like smoke? And she took, they take everything out. The garbage. They do everything. They look for the
Really?
cigarette. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And now, what were you doing the whole time? Just standing there?
I'm standing there going, I
didn't
don't know what
anything.
happened. I banged it. When I came in, the plane shifted and I hit the wall. And that's the next thing you know, you people were knocking on my thing. And they're like, we don't smell no smoke. I wonder what made it go off. And I'm sitting there going, they fucking know. They're just playing me.
Oh, really?
But then they were cool the rest of the flight.
Espionage, bro.
I sat there. They were cool. And then at the end, I gave my wife the keys. I told my wife, I go, listen, they called me in the bathroom. I'm going to get arrested, so take the car keys. I'll see you at the house.
What did she say?
She just fucking looked the other way and like shook her head. What is my wife going to fucking say at this age?
Damn.
I'm 50. What are you going to say to me? You're punished. And
Well, that
then I walked off the fucking plane like I owned LAX.
Wow.
Nobody said dick to me. I
And
was
that
like,
was. Did you think though, somewhere in your head, that whenever you got to LA, there was going to be people
oh,
there?
fuck yeah. They've been waiting for me before. I've been approached at the plane one time on the way to Columbus.
Is it kind of cool, or is it just fucking not cool?
If you're getting off a plane, you got an ounce of weed in your nutsack.
Yes.
It ain't fucking cool.
Be
But
uncomfortable.
if you get off the plane and you're cool, you know, you don't, like the one time I was in Columbus, I had weed on me. And some guy said, I didn't do nothing. He leaned back and I go, hold on 1 second. And he turned on. He goes, fuck you. So I said, fuck you. Or something. I kicked the chair and he went and told the stewardess. So I was the bad guy the rest of the fucking flight.
oh, jeez.
And then do you start to feel like the fucking bad guy too? You're like, oh, you want a
nah,
bad guy? You
oh,
start
yeah.
saying shit in your head. You want a fucking bad
Fuck
guy?
with me, cocksucker. Put that seat back again.
Yeah.
And here's what happened. We went to Columbus. They got us off the plane. They got statements from both of us, and they let us go. And a year later, I got on the plane. That same fucking guy's on the plane. I go, "How you doing?" And he just sat there the whole time like a little fucking.
I feel I'm pretty uncomfortable right now. I feel pretty high.
Do you really?
Yeah. Because I don't ever smoke, so I feel fucking
When did you start comedy?
pretty
Theo?
high, man.
You've been around in L.A. for like 10 years, right?
Yeah.
So
I started like 12,
2005.
13 years ago.
Okay, because I know you were in L.A. You were really young, like 2005. You were doing something.
I was young, man. Do you ever miss the weight? Do you ever miss the weight, bro?
I miss eating what I want to eat.
Yeah.
I miss I didn't care.
Like, how much would
At
you eat?
all.
Would you just eat the fuck out of something?
Oh
sometimes?
yeah.
Oh,
I
that
worked.
sounds nice, man.
I worked.
Really?
Yeah, just fucking get whatever you want.
Oh,
just
it's
fucking
great.
put it in your mouth.
It's like even football. Like it's depressing for me. I don't watch football. Like I used to watch football all day, and I would get a large pizza and 12 wings, fucking 6 Diet Cokes. Oh,
Wow.
just great.
Just
And not even
fucking
worry about
living
it.
it.
Just not even worrying about it at all.
Did you ever sleep on a fucking like piece of crust or something? Like you were just eating like a fucking monster.
Not normally. Like we used to do this podcast at 6 a.m. And I would work
What?
nights. Yeah, we did it for like a year for like at 6
Started
a.m.
at 6 a.m.
And I was working nights on a TV show, so I'd go from there to here, and then I would it'd be like 8 in the morning, and I'd be getting Jack in the Box,
Damn.
and like sometimes I'd just pass out
From
It was-
eating it?
Well, no, just from all these things, but then I'd pass out, but like the wrappers would still be on my couch or something. It's terrible.
Oh, okay. Because you never hear like people's like fucking eating stories. Everybody tells their weight loss story. Like I want to hear
Oh, I
when you
miss
was
it.
just
Oh.
fucking hiding chocolate in your fucking cheeks, man. When you're just filling your gills up.
I used to go.
I
I got
love
I got
these
up I got up to
stories.
315. That was the highest I ever got.
Yeah.
At a certain point, I was every night getting 2 packages of Reese sticks and 2 either Swedish fish or gummy bears. And
Reese's sticks?
Yeah, oh, those are the best.
Are they good?
Those are still the best. I can't have them. I can't have, but those are the best. And then either
Love that
Swedish
story.
fish or gummy bears.
Yeah.
and just have them. And I would tell myself I would have the other. I would have 2 of each the next day, but it would never happen. Wow. So
And
I
you'd
miss
eat them all, huh?
I miss that. Now I have a fudgicle, and it's depressing, but it still
Oh,
tastes.
yeah.
It still tastes good, but it's not.
It covers the spread,
Yeah.
but it ain't what you really fucking want. That's the worst. Is what it was.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it was what it fucking was. I mean,
We had one Mexican kid that showed up on our time. We didn't have any Spanish people. But we had one Mexican kid. Let me think about what this kid's name was. I think it was Nick, right? And I remember we all had science class. And, actually, in science class, they had these hamsters you could play with until the second bell rang or whatever. Then you had to put them in a cage and everybody could, then we would do learning, and this fucking one time they had this hamster, right? Superman, we named him, and I was holding him in this fucking big sweatshirt I had, right? And after class, I forgot he was in there. He fell asleep in the little pocket, right, where you put your hands, right? So after class, I just throw him a book bag. I'm running. Next, I get in a fight with 2 brothers, right? Get beat up pretty good, and one of them had fucking killed this hamster that was still in this pouch. He'd fucking punched it. So I never had it like. Sometimes I'm not even joking, bro. I'll have dreams where I feel like I had an abortion.
Poor Superman. I knew something wasn't going to be good.
Yeah, I
with
think
that.
his name was Superman. Let me think for a second. It might not have been Superman.
why would you take the fucking hamster out of class and put it in your fucking pocket for anyway?
No, because you was sitting in class, you just nothing to do, and it was nice to kind of have something more.
Now, where'd you go? Your dad had you when you were 70.
Yeah, he was old.
When he was
How old was your mom?
32. She was young.
Your dad was slinging some dick.
He was throwing it out there,
Now,
man.
that was his first marriage? No.
No, he'd been married a couple. He'd been married one time before,
Is your
maybe.
dad still alive before we talk about
No,
it?
he'd be old.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Appreciate it, man. He would be almost. He'd be 106. 106
Sorry,
now.
I'm sorry. I don't know. You look
Thanks,
you
man.
look like you're 22, so I'm all fucked up. I know you've been
yeah.
around here for 10 years, maybe. So
I'm
he had
35.
you when you were 70.
Yeah. He got old, man, and he just, I don't know. And that's something my mom will, like, when I think about my mom, like, who would bang, like, an old guy? Like, that'd be crazy, I feel like.
Was he like an attractive man? Was he like?
Yeah, definitely handsome, but he didn't have any money. You know what I'm saying? Like, who kind of thugs it out with an old dude that many times?
Let me get back to how old was your dad when he passed?
86.
So he was around till you were 16. God bless you, bro.
Yeah.
You got to have him till you was 16.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, man, it was kind of wild having like an old dad because all the times you spent, it was just like a little bunch of like kind of vignettes of like he would take me to this bar sometimes with him, bro, and the lady would give me fucking chocolates, right? And then one night the lady, I'm not even joking, kept giving me chocolates, and my dad's like, no more chocolates for me. And I'd had probably 30, bro. Like, nothing could stop me from eating chocolates, bro. I'd just continue to put chocolates. If they had chocolates around me, I would just continue to put them into me. And this lady, my dad said, no. And then the lady took me to the side of the bar a little while later and just gave me fucking like almost like this lady wanted to like poison me or something, you know? So he used to take me to do like weird shit like that. I don't know.
God bless you, bro.
Pretty high.
No. You fucking know.
You're like a tall, in shape, good looking dude. I'd look at you and I think there's nothing wrong in his life at all. Like, there's no way he's self conscious about anything.
Well, that's
Now,
we're
are
both
you-
wrong, man. I look at you and I think this guy's fucking
What environment?
got it all.
What
you know?
environment do you feel comfortable in?
Just a more real environment, a more just calm, just an
10
environment.
people, 50 people, 100 people.
Yeah, as long I can feel okay in 10, 50. When it gets to be a little more than that, sometimes it's just too much. But when the music's loud and I can't communicate with people, then that's where I start to feel uncomfortable.
That's my end. That's my fucking
But I
end.
kept going back. I kept thinking there was something wrong with me, that the environment was okay. But it wasn't, man. And that's what happened that night. I went to this club, and they had a party for my friend's fashion line. And then I got in this taxi after this girl gets in with me. I left early because I was going to be on Opie and Jim Norton. This when Opie and Jim were still together. And this beautiful girl gets in the taxi with me, this Asian girl. And she just started talking about the night. She said that she had fun at the party, but that her boyfriend wasn't in town. Then she goes, her boyfriend's never in town. Then she's like, what happens in taxis stays in taxis, right? That's what she said. So I'm thinking, fuck yeah, you know, like, she wants me to make a move on her. So I make a move, shut me down. And I don't know if that's what made me feel weird after that or whatever, but the taxi dropped her off after that. And then it was just me and the driver, bro. And this dude spoke another language, you know, something fucking fancy, you know, something that could play soccer, you know, like this dude fucking, you know, like this dude was betting on fucking foreign soccer games on his phone for sure, you know. And he said, I thought he said drugs, dude, and I just said cocaine. That's what I said. And next thing you know, we're in North Harlem. He bought some cocaine for us. He comes back in the car. We're doing cocaine. And then he's like, I got a gift for you. I got a gift, you know. And I thought it was going to be, you know, I grew up in like a troubled area. I thought it was going to be his dick, you know. Like, you know, that's what I was expecting anyway. And then a prostitute knocks on the door, you know. This lady gets in, and I think it was a man, honestly, in hindsight. She had these big sunglasses on, kind of a man's face that was under the sunglasses.
Do you have cocktails in you at this point?
Yeah, had a couple tequilas, dude, and so now we're partying, bro. Me and the driver were first partying for about an hour. Dude, I got so high, I remember thinking, where is the driver? That's how fucking high I was. And he was sitting next to me doing cocaine.
Yeah, at what point does this become not a taxi cab ride? Like, when does the meter get turned off? Like, this
Oh,
is
the
such a
meter's
weird-
going, bro. The meter's at about 270, bro.
No.
So he's got to fucking be positive because I'm paying for this experience, bro. So then, dude, this hooker gets in. She had kind of long hair, huge sunglasses, covered about 60% of her face. And the 40% of her face you could see, to me, looked like a man's face, right? Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just, like, if I were on a game show and it was like, guess 40% of this person's face, I would have guessed man first, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, look like a man's face, you know? Or it looked like a woman had just shaved recently. That's what it looked like, you know? So anyway, we're all getting high together, and the hooker starts making advances towards me, bro. This sounds ridiculous. And I got out of the car, man. I felt uncomfortable, dude. So then,
Did you like slide?
You don't
over?
understand. In my world, I'm thinking you're a Louisiana boy in fucking Harlem. No shit do you feel out of place. I feel out of place there, but no. I always felt comfortable in North Harlem.
yeah.
Right, I know that neighborhood where you're at. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the Bronx yet. Right? You're not in the Bronx.
Yeah, I don't know
yet.
where we're at.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. I
don't know where we're at, dude.
Was it dark?
It was a dark
Dark,
neighborhood.
that's all that matters, yeah. You ain't having a good time if you're not in the dark neighborhood at one
bro.
part of the night.
I was raised in one. I know when I'm
Oh,
back.
my God.
You know, I know when I'm back.
Now, what time is all this going down?
It's about 3:30.
All right, so what
it's
time?
late.
So you walk out of the cab. Where are you now? You getting another cab?
No, I'm in the street. Luigi comes out after me. That's the dude I was partying with, the driver. And dude, you know what's crazy is he had even one of the lights in the taxi wouldn't go off, and he made like this little paper mache thing and put it over the light, bro. Like this dude was, I mean, I don't think he was a homosexual, but this dude was about the most romantic fucking cab driver I've ever spent time with, dude. And dude, it was more romantic in that taxi than it was at your fucking Airbnb, bro. That's the saddest part. So, dude, I get out. He comes out after me. He made me give him $100, right? And I gave him the 100 because I was a little scared at this point. And I'm thinking he's going to pay the hooker and she'll go. But then I look back over there a minute later, and they're kissing on each other's necks. He's spending my 100 with this hooker, dude. He fucking just got this 100 out of me, bro.
Wait, so your taxi driver bullied you into buying him a hooker?
No, he owed him money anyway. But right away, he took the money. Luigi took the money and said, "Hold on 5 minutes.
And
Let
invested
me go get $20 worth off this hooker."
He took that money and reinvested it in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And look, I respect hookers, man. Like, you know, I've been through some tough nights, man.
Not in fucking North Harlem.
Yeah, all right, but still, man.
I don't give a fuck.
I respect women that are out there if they got to be out there selling their
No,
bodies.
I don't have nothing against that.
I know you don't.
But in North Harlem, you ain't getting into nothing good. You understand me?
You keep saying North Harlem. Are there
Harlem,
different parts?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like East Harlem.
Listen,
okay?
all I know
It
is
was north,
I used to
bro.
go to Harlem to buy coke, and I'd see women out there, and dog, let me tell you something. It's an illusion.
Yeah.
It's an illusion. First of all, 4 out of 10 of them got bigger dicks than you.
Oh, damn. Lee.
4 out of 10 of those chicks.
We don't like those
in
odds.
those days. It was, you got to remember, up in Harlem in those days, the Bronx, it was open fucking corral. And in the 90s, the Russians came.
Oh, yeah.
And I never saw it, but I had friends tell me you go to Queens and there'd be 6-foot Russian blondes with leopard miniskirts that you'd give them 300 just to eat the assholes. They were that hot.
Wow.
Like, hot, banging. Like they took over, so all the other ones, the crack hoes disappeared.
Yeah.
All that, you know. But in those days, even when I got in trouble with my buddy, you know, Dodger, and we were going over there, those hookers, yeah, those city rat
Oh, they're
hookers
fighters.
in those days, you had that takes a certain nerve.
Yeah, a lot of them work at the Popeyes during the daytime.
No, they don't work. They're at the clinic in
Really?
the daytime
Oh, damn.
getting blood transfusions.
Dude, we used to have this lady Victoria, Miss Victoria, in our neighborhood, bro. You could pull up, bro. You could eat her ass for like $40, right? She'd sit in your car window, dude. Just basically put her ass in your fucking car window, like a fucking to-go box. You know, you could, if you had somebody driving, you could even have them drive the block, and she would just sit in there like a little side item, bro. But so this dude Luigi, I give him the 100. He gets back in the car. They're making out. I'm kind of pissed, dude, but I don't want to bring that negative energy back into the car, right? So I deal with my feelings out in the street for a minute, kind of process through that.
Why don't you want to bring negative feelings back into the car?
Just because I'm already really extremely high, man. I'm under the influence of cocaine. It's almost 4 a.m. And I don't know these people that well. And I still need to get home. And for some reason at this point, I feel like Luigi is responsible to get me home, right? So I get back in the front seat, right? And they're hooking up in the back, a little blowjob. Like it's getting wild, you know? And I want to still do cocaine, you know? But I don't want to interrupt them, dude. So I remember trying to quietly do cocaine in the front seat, just like fucking, like the softest little inhale you could do.
Were
bro.
you watching them at any point?
Oh,
Did you
yeah, some, dude. I was definitely listening hard, you know?
Did you stink?
I mean, no,
It's
I
like
don't remember
cologne.
that.
Like,
Dude.
all you smell is like cologne. Like when you walk in the middle of them, all you smell is like fucking heavy duty perfume covering
I'm
up.
trying to remember. She smelled like violence to me and tattoos. She was a tough lady or man. I mean, I thought she was a man. The face looked like a man's face to me, but she had big sunglasses on. She could have been one of those taller Vietnamese people that kind of look black at night, you know? So we're in there, and now I'm in the car, and I'm trying to quietly do cocaine, dude. Like, just like a fucking, just like a, like just doing it in like an installments. Like I had a bump on layaway.
Why did you have to be
just
polite? They're back there fucking. Why can't you just?
Because there's something wrong with me where I sacrifice other people. Like I just feel like I got to be considerate at all times. I don't want to interrupt them, dude. I guess I don't know, man. I was fucked up, bro. So they're partying. At one point, I remember even turning my head back and just dumping cocaine quietly into the top of my nose, like this, just as quiet as I could be. And a cop goes by, dude. Cop goes by. I get scared. I tell Luigi I'm scared, bro. And he don't give a fuck, dude. This when I realized like he didn't care about me as much as I cared about him, I guess. And he's like, you drive. And that's when I got in the driver's seat and I drove, man. I drove us about 1.5 miles, dude. I don't even know where I was, dude. And then I pulled over because a voice in my head, bro. First, a voice in my head is like, dude, at least it was like, you're out here, bro. You're high. You know, you're doing cocaine. But at least you're making money, you know? Like I was working, like I was the cab driver. And that's when like, dude, my brain's fucked up. Like this ain't my cab. You know, I got to pay for this. And then my brain was like, you don't have a commercial driver's license. And that's what got me to pull over, dude. That technicality that if a cop stopped me that I wouldn't have one. And I pulled over. I got another taxi, got back to my hotel room, finished doing my cocaine. And I had to be on Opie and Jim Norton that morning. And it's 5:30 now, dude. I took 3 showers, bro, in 10 minutes. Right?
I have one question.
Yeah.
Did you pay Luigi, or did you just kind of get out and just get into another cab?
We ended up in a little bit of an argument at the end. I left $100 on the car seat and yelled adios at him really loud, bro. I don't even know if he spoke Spanish, dude. I'm just screaming adios at him and this fucking hooker who had the smallest tits I've ever seen, bro. Looked like a man's chest. But then I go to Opie and Jim, dude, and the other guest for the day is Daryl Strawberry. And I could not even feel my face, dude. I couldn't even think. And that's when I was like, this is a bad look. You know? I couldn't even talk. They were asking me questions, dude, and I couldn't even, like, I couldn't feel my face. All my thoughts was coming out of my neck. Like I was running on neck thoughts, dude. I'm fucking thinking with my neck, bro. So I fucking sat there for 3 hours, bro. Just roasting. Now I know how you feel, kind of, Lee. I just sat there just boiling in my own fucking drug-induced bullshit. And then I fucking left, bro. And I'm halfway there on the walk over there, I realized I had on fucking sweatpants with jeans over them, bro. Horrible. That's like a catheter outfit. Like if you might be getting a catheter and you might have to stay overnight.
Lee, do another star to balance you out.
Yeah, you gotta fucking
Help
even
balance
out,
out your
bro.
pH.
You need some fucking a little bit of horchata, bro. You need to fucking hit up the Mexican milkmaid, bro. Get her to spray in your mouth a little, fucking Lee. Get you back. You got a baby bird you a little. Get you back on the branch. Get you back on the branch,
Lee
dude.
is fucked up. For you people who are not watching this,
Dude,
live.
I remember one time we
Fuck, you gonna me out to death. What, you gonna me to death?
I'm gonna mean it. Anything you say to death is always funny. Yes, I'm gonna death.
Yes, me to death. Do you feel better? 5 more. What's the difference right now that you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
No reefer, no sleeping pills,
no
no
nothing.
nothing. Just straight up water.
Maybe sometimes I'll hit up a Cialis 5 milligram, you know, if I'm trying to party a little, you know, if I'm trying to treat a lady to an evening or something. But you know, I'll drop $9 on that. I got a dude that, you know.
Wait, when did that start happening?
What? The Cialis 5 milligram? Oh,
Yeah.
I throw that just because. Look, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can be Michael Jordan, but if I could have Scottie Pippen next to me, bro, I'll do it, you know? Like, there's no point in not having him in the ring with you, you know? You know, you don't show, you know, you got to bring a knife to a bun fight, you know what I'm
I
saying?
am so petrified to eat one of those things.
Oh, you got to, I'll throw, dude, I'll tell you, I'll put one of those in my butt, dude. They go quick to your cock then, dude.
What is this fucking...
What?
In the last week, we've had somebody who put... What did she put in her asshole? Coke?
Ecstasy?
Ecstasy?
Oh, yeah, boofing. These kids are boofing where they blow cocaine in each other's butts.
What?
I read about that. That's a Colorado thing.
What do they do?
They put cocaine in the end of a straw, and then they put the other end into somebody's butt, and then they blow it in there.
I
Called
did that.
boofing.
I did that 25 fucking years ago. I invented that with a dollar bill. You boof with a dollar bill. You get the hepatitis C attached to the dollar bill and shit. If I don't have hepatitis C, I ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Amen, bro.
From all those fucking dollar bills and snorting that shit. Hysterical. Oh my God. What the fuck?
Damn, little mama, can I pull up on you late night? I was down bad, heard the man, don't get my weight right. Stack a little bread, cause for us, I'm trying to make life. Never had love, can you tell me what it tastes like? Shit ain't go high playing, baby, I don't feel right. Tryna show you I'm the man, make you fucking realize you the one, but I was playing. Look you in your real life, telling you all my plans, right? Ain't telling no lies. 6th grade, shawty, shot my heart with your gun. Feeling so paid, tryna show you I'm the one. And since then, baby, swear that I ain't been in love. So will you come and save me when I feel like giving up? Yeah.